Hello friends, today on Life Balance we're going to be discussing knowledge. So today I'll be discussing knowledge as it pertains to female out there. Of course, generally every person can also take advantage of this information because the knowledge we know is something very phenomenal that every person should embrace because really knowledge is the new money. Okay, the truth is that rich people chase after knowledge while poor people chase after cash. It's when you become knowledgeable in a particular area that you can excel in life. And so what I have been doing lately is to get a lot of knowledge, acquire more knowledge. And how do you get this knowledge? You get this knowledge by mentorship. So you find that you identify somebody that is experienced in that area that you want to get knowledge, and then you can be mentored by the person. Yes. You also read books. Books are another way that you can get the knowledge, you can get information from. Okay, you read a lot of books so that your mindset is widened. Yeah, and then you also do what we call understanding where you are, and you can only do that by thinking. Thinking is another thing that gives you knowledge. You need to think a lot, because by the time you think, you're able to bring out something in you that is actually inside of you. There's a knowledge that is actually embedded inside of you that you have not explored. So we're talking about mentorship, we're talking about reading, we're talking about you thinking and getting something out of you. And that's all the combination that you need to discover money. People say, I want to do this, I want to do that. Have you wondered why other people excel in that same field and you're not excelling? They're excelling because they have more information than you. If you don't get information, or some people say, if you're not informed, you're deformed, yes, so to speak. But I have good news for us today, that you can get that person, be that person, become whatever you want to be in life, if and only if you take advantage of information called knowledge. And knowledge will give you a wide horizon to be yourself. So I've been trying to get mentorship from the best of the best. Your mentor must not be somebody that is very close to you. You can have what we call distant mentors, whereby you are somewhere else, your mentor is somewhere else. You're just following what he's doing, replicating what he's doing. Okay, you can also get one-on-one mentorship, whereby you have a mentor like me. I have a mentor that I go to his place, I guess, because he's already experienced in the field I'm looking at network marketing in totality. Okay, how you can be able to do your business right from the comfort of your home, like what I'm doing now. I set up my own office. Okay, so he's been telling me, okay, do this, do that, and of course I follow suit. So that's what I want women out there to actually do. Okay, determine where is your strength. Sometimes you don't even know your strength, but with a mentor is able to find out the strength in you. For me, initially I thought I thought of so many things I was going to do. They were all modeled up in my brain, But when I got a mentor, he was able to bring out the best in me. He said to me, Chinwe, look, I know you can do this, I know you can do that. And when I tried them out, it worked. Okay? I didn't even know I could talk and all of those. He said, no, you go and do this talking, do this presentation. And what I did, it worked out because of mentorship. And also looking at your mentor, you're following what he's going through. All right. So when you get mentorship, what do? Do you just keep all of those to yourself? No, you now start the application. That's where the real making of money lies in. When you start the application of all the information, all the knowledge you've gotten. Okay, we're talking about financial literacy. You have mentors that can talk to you about financial literacy. These things are not the things you get in the classroom or in your education. Of course, if financial literacy was about what you get from the four corners of the school, so to speak, then professors in economics would have been the richest men on earth. But financial literacy are things that you can get from people who are actually have done it. Not because they've been to school, but because they have experience in those areas. Okay, you take example from the rich dad, poor dad. That's a typical example of financial literacy. It was not about the knowledge you have from school. It was about doing those things that really matter, doing income producing activities, doing those things that need to put you where you want to be. And of course, communication is very also important in life. Yeah, if you want to excel in life, your mentor should be able to communicate very clearly to you what people intend to do, and you should also be able to communicate very clearly what you're expecting, what is your expectation. Yeah, because sometimes we think we know it. Lately I was attending a program, I attended a training by Mr. Ugochukwu Umogu. He opened my mind to so many things I never even knew. Yes, I've heard those things 1 or 2 times, but when you have such people around you who are mentoring you, you begin to appreciate things from a different aspects of life. You begin to understand the need to take every line and work with it step by step until you get to your financial success, or so to speak, your dream. So these are the kind of things I am expecting women out there. Don't limit yourself. And interestingly, these things are things that you can get. I mean, most of them you're not born with them. You can learn them, you can acquire them. Okay, that's what we talk about mentorship. So that means you're learning from the best, you're learning from an expert somewhere. Okay, you're talking about knowledge from books. So it's not like any person is born with these things. Now, naturally, all of us, we come into the world empty. Yeah, it's your environment and where you're exposed to that forms the kind of attitude or the kind of knowledge that you have. So bring 2 children, maybe they are twins, okay, leave one in Africa and take one to America. You find out that they're going to grow up with different mindsets or different information. So you acquire those things. You are not born with them. You know the kind of people that you associate with. Your association also helps in channeling your mindset, getting the knowledge that you want. Okay, if you associate with the wrong set of people, you get the wrong information, you get the wrong knowledge, and of course you go nowhere with such. But if you also associate with the right people, you're going to be getting the right information, the right knowledge, and of course that will take you to the next step in your career. So whatever career you're looking out for, what works, it's what works. Okay, in the MLM industry, that's where I have found myself. It's quite interesting that this is working there. Even your own personal businesses, the same thing, knowledge. Some time ago, when I was doing my own business in those days, I was running a shop and all of that. I thought it was about having money and going to buy stuff. So I just woke up one morning. I said, I have a lot of money. I traveled, I got goods, and I came back. Now, I didn't go alone. I went with my friend who has also been in the business before. So she actually even showed me the right things to buy. So that means we bought at the same time. We bought similar things. But by the time we came back, of course I made sales. One thing is to sell, one thing is to make your money. She also came back, she made sale, and she made money. What was the difference? We bought from the same shop, we traveled together, we came back. The difference was knowledge. I wasn't knowledgeable enough. I just thought, you bring money, you start traveling, and you start making money and all of that. But she knew that it goes way beyond that. She already knew that when you sell your product, you're supposed to follow up on your customers and get your money. I didn't know all of that. So that's knowledge. So it's knowledge that separates the rich from the poor. I encourage you today to get knowledge in everything you're doing. Don't just keep it like that and think it's just gonna come easy. Yeah, knowledge is just what makes the impact in your life. So ladies out there, get knowledge, get understanding, be committed, be consistent, be focused, get a mentor, read books. Think also, okay? Write down what your thought process is, write it down, risk it again, and that will help you to excel in your different ways. Okay, so friends, thank you so much for being a part of this discussion today or listening to me. And I like to say that you can always feel free to follow me on my social media handle, and of course leave a comment. Don't forget to leave a comment, yeah? And then you can also chat me off so that we can continue from where we stopped. Thank you so much, and of course also share the video so you can reach other people who also need it. Thank you, and do have yourself a fantastic day.